Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Funny Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube, and I do stream on YouTube as well. I'm going to be making quite a few of these awesome little tips and tricks videos, so if they do help you at all, please post down in the comments and make sure that you leave a like and subscribe if they did help you whatsoever. One of the biggest questions is, especially when you're starting out on Don't Starve Together, is how do I catch these pesky little bunnies? Well, the rabbits that kind of roam around, you can't just walk up to them and grab them. Essentially, there are a few ways to catch them, but let's talk about the most common and easiest way to do so. So by getting yourself a trap, which is essentially the cost of 2 twigs and 6 grass, you could basically do a few things. You could go up and take a chance and put the trap over top of the nest, but that's kind of hard to do. So you can set the trap right there. Well, now you got to wait. You got to wait for the bunny basically to come out of it or go on into the actual trap at night, or sorry, into the home at nighttime. Or you can hold control and right click and your character, shift and right click, and your character will drop it right there on top, making it easier to actually kind of position in a way that better suits you. So for example, if you hold this and you kind of click over top of here, it's just going to drag around a little bit, but holding shift and right click will drop. If you want to catch a rabbit right away, there are a few ways to do this. You can set a trap down, sometimes if you want to put 2 next to each other, if you don't really want to risk losing the rabbit. And you can essentially use the same thing that you would for any other characters or creatures for that matter. And normally, if you were to attack something, for example, the spider video, the spiders will follow you and then go into the trap, but the bunnies get scared, so they'll run away in the other direction and fall into the trap like that. So essentially, you keep rinse and repeating this situation, and yeah, that's basically how you can get some easy bunnies. Now, they're going to continue to run wherever they go until they get into a little rabbit hole, so that's why, of course, you can do the other option, which I was showing originally, putting this over top of it. And when you do that, when the bunny decides to run home, essentially when it's running away from you, well, it's unfortunately going to run right into the trap. Now, let's try this one more time, and we should catch it, and yes, we do. There we go. So now we got 2 rabbits for basically using some traps, and if we leave these traps over top of the bunny holes, when they wake up in the morning, we can just literally come back here and check on our traps, and we're going to have bunnies galore. So yes, when they wake up in the morning, they're just going to go back into the traps, and you just keep checking on traps. Now, if you leave the traps long enough, eventually the rabbit will die, and you'll have like basically a spoiled or almost spoiled piece of morsel. But of course, you know, nonetheless, if you do catch a bunny and you keep checking on your traps, well, that's some pretty easy meat for you. And like I said, traps are not that expensive. Twigs and grass are easy to come by, and you know, just keep making more traps. Now, this is not the most essential way for making food and Don't Starve Together, but if you just want some easy meat to start, this could be an easy way to actually get it. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.